What's up, everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Witcher. And last time, we met a ghoul that talked, and a knight that did not talk. And at the moment, we are still playing politics at Luvarden's party in the trade quarter. And I think I'm liking this, actually. I think I like this a lot, because it's a little bit of a change of pace. You know, we've had a long time now where we've been going into a new area, kill a bunch of enemies, come back, get loot. Repeat over and over a few times, so I like the chance to mix things up a little bit and keep us guessing and figure out a little bit more of the depth that this game has to offer here, where these guys are talking about these hidden rivalries and alliances, and we are starting to get a sense as to where exactly we might fit into all those pieces. So I think that will be a cool thing to see how all that plays out.
Get out of my sight, freak.
Like, this guy, not a huge fan of ours. But this person, we did save.
Witcher,
We can actually see you now.
Duet, fetch me some wine. From that page boy at the end of the room.
Your Highness.
We may speak freely now. Geralt,
Okay.
tell me about witches, and please, don't hide behind your code.
What are you asking, milady?
What is your view on politics?
Yeah,
To
see,
me,
this is what we're not
politics is
supposed to
like
talk
an
about, according to
encounter with a
Triss.
lover. Would you agree?
See, I feel like... Also, something else that someone else was saying, in the previous video, was that the princess is maybe looking for a significant other, and this feels like maybe a not-so-subtle hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, hey, Geralt, you interested? I mean, okay.
I'm impressed by the comparison. Have you ever tried your hand at the fine arts, Your Highness?
I'm forced to study all kinds of nonsense, but books bore me, as does poetry for the most part.
I agree. Books are for boors.
Never mind. Back to our lovers ambulating about the room. You see,
Yeah.
Witcher, politics is not unlike a tryst. It begins with foreplay, glances, conversation.
Okay, this is going way too
Behold
far.
that witch with Luvarden. Now look to our noble Erkin and the courtiers. The dance grows bolder, fondling and such. Then,
I
one is
really wish you would stop this
consumed by the
metaphor.
desire to come together roughly, like animals. Finally,
My thoughts exactly, Carol.
sad, passionless copulation. Velerad and Duet, for instance.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Sore throat.
We are adults, Geralt. We both know the desires of men.
Was Caller supposed to be bumping into us there? I don't think that was scripted, but it did seem like he might have been actually nudging us to let us know, like, hey man, you're getting yourself into some stuff, and you don't want to be going down this route. Okay, but what are you actually saying? Yeah, see, that's a little too explicit for my liking. Although, yeah, we may offend her a little bit.
I have no
But
desire
it's
to meddle in
probably
politics, for
best if
instance.
we take this
So
route.
what are you doing here, where everyone meddles and schemes?
Very good question. And the answer is, for the most part, this. But we were told to hold our cards close to our chest. But I think, at least for the time being, this is what we should say, although we should also bear in mind that we are going to need to take sides.
I'm not sure I
Sooner
know.
rather than later.
Let us explore another topic.
May I ask you
Please.
a question?
Go on.
What is the king's stance on this topic? I mean politics, of course.
Ugh,
Geralt,
dull.
we were dropping politics.
I have grown hungry, and there is
And then you
naught
bring it
worth
right
eating
back.
at this feast. I tire of
There's a
partridge
plate of
cans and
food directly
caviar.
behind you.
What do I most desire? I have it. I will answer your ever so dull question if you bring me what I most desire.
Okay,
I
fine.
shall return shortly, Your Highness.
Okay. Okay. So she didn't actually tell us what she wanted. She just said she wanted something and we ought to go get it. It's not very nice.
I'm listening.
Is that a floating invisible sword that you have by your left hip? That's really what it looks like right about now.
I've no interest in politics.
Mostly this. It's so weird that Triss was like, please, whatever you do, do not talk politics. And, I mean, yes, that is basically everyone in here is some form of politician in one way or another, so I guess that's understandable that option would come up, but still, it's like, do we just totally ignore everything that she told us? We had one job, and we couldn't do it. Alright, let's try to avoid it for now.
What does the princess like to eat?
Find me a stronger drink and we'll speak.
Will do.
There were a bunch of strong drinks that we swiped from this table not long ago in the previous episode, so I'm assuming
Throat's dry.
we
Relax,
can
Burgermeister.
do that.
The party's just beginning.
I'm listening.
I think it was this.
Ah, much better. The princess had a hard childhood. It left her with a penchant for raw meat.
A penchant, of course. Why didn't you say so?
Quiet, but,
I see. Anything else?
Tala's angry. His intelligence agents scour the realm to fetch her treats.
Thanks.
What? They fetch her raw meat? Alright, where did you go, Taller? There you are.
Geralt,
You have news for us? No, we've talked to you about most things.
Any
Mostly
idea
just this.
what the princess's
Yeah, left.
favorite dish might be?
we have to know shit like that. As special agents, people of the shadows.
Calm down. What's the dish?
Tala does nothing for free. Go to the next room and fetch the letter from the box with the Temerian coat of arms. And be discreet.
But
Then
well,
I'll tell you Ada's favorite.
We already did that. However, we were not very discreet about it. Though I don't think we read it. We did pick it up, but we didn't read it. Letter of safe conduct issued by the city militia. We got this a long time ago, but we didn't read it. Bearer of this letter has the right to be on the streets of the trade quarter during daytime, despite the ban on movement introduced under the state of emergency. Yes, so this is basically the quarantine means nothing. Pass. Note written hastily. Okay, this is the one. The taller ones. Serious note. The cast was done according to the guidelines, and the craftsman is already gone for good. Make sure that all the other traces vanish. Nobody should be able to prove that we are responsible for the forgery. Find a connection between me and your superior. Know what to do about the rest. Yes. Take care of the Witcher. Okay. Okay. I'm assuming Luvarden is either the author or the recipient of that. Also, Taller, where did you run off to? I thought I saw you go in this direction. Maybe not? Oh, you're right there.
How'd it go?
I mean, we did get it, but we did get caught, but we did drink our way out of the situation.
Smoothly. Here's the letter.
You'd make a fine agent. I exaggerate.
I don't
A
know.
goat would be just as good.
Probably.
Start talking. What's Ada's favorite dish?
Catoblepus.
What's that?
Some time ago, this maniac who looked a lot like you arrived in Vizima claiming that nothing surpasses finely
Berengar?
prepared Catoblepus meat.
I
You're
bet it's
joking.
Berengar.
Not a bit. Since then, my men have been hunting Catoblepus throughout the continent in secret.
It's such a silly word. What is
It's
it?
more than a good whore.
Also, dude, really? Stop photobombing. Dude, yeah, no, you're still in the frame. Yeah, you're still in the frame. Oh, well, now you know. Now you're just messing with us.
How's the meat prepared?
That's the Burgermeister's business. I smuggle in Catoblepus, but I wouldn't know how to cook it.
Alright, who is this? Dude. Seriously. Personal space. Personal space. Some people. Okay. Now let's actually check what we were just learning about. Cataplepas? Cataplepas? How do you pronounce that? Where the hell did you get it? I think I need a miracle or magic. Chris, I need to find some cataplepas meat for Ada. I need a miracle or magic. So let's talk to Tris. Alright, she is in the middle of talking with Varden. So she's looking our way.
Geralt,
Yes.
This is important, Triss.
what's important?
Ada knows something. I think I can get it out of her.
Really?
That spoiled little vixen, well, she wants some catoblepis. Rare would be best.
Are you kidding?
No.
No,
Triss,
but I don't
could
know
you
what that
conjure
means.
up something, please.
Sorcery at parties is considered very unseemly.
I'll create a distraction.
I'll do better myself.
Oh. Okay. What? Okay, so we have the green circly things that you made around yourself, and the sound effect. Apparently you aren't going to be summoning a cataplepas, but maybe you are. Maybe I need to create a distraction, maybe I don't. I feel like we could have used a little bit better communication on this one, Triss.
Catoblepis steak, rare for the princess.
Thank you, Triss.
Oh.
You know I can conjure up orgasms too.
I
Okay.
think I prefer traditional methods. I'll find you after I've spoken with Ada.
Yeah, let's keep that talk to a minimum, please.
Ada looks divine,
Also,
even if she's a bit thin for my liking.
what is the cataplepas? Do we have it here? Oh, it's probably a quest item. Conjured meat of the mysterious creature called the cataplepas.
Do you have something tasty for me?
Maybe.
Steak tartare of catoblepis. Raw meat with a pinch of pepper and an uncooked yolk.
You know how to please a woman.
It is an honor to serve you, Your Highness.
I shall grant you a private audience.
Okay.
Come to my alcove in 5 minutes.
You're an
We
alcove?
shall dabble in politics.
Okay. Oh, is that her alcove? The little place where we stole the note? In which case, she's actually one of the ones that is trying to kill us? So, yeah, you know,
I've had enough of business.
that does maybe influence how I am regarding her. It saved your life and got rid of that curse, and trying to kill us is how you think it? Probably.
Finally, politics it shall be, but quietly. We should not be heard.
Is this the metaphorical politics you were talking about before?
Your Highness promised
I feel
me
like
an
it is.
answer.
What are you waiting for? Undress.
Your
Oh
Highness.
dear.
I shall answer in due course. But first, I must know if those legends about your sword are true.
Really? I feel like we kind of need to, but this is wrong on many
must
levels.
refuse.
Stop playing games, Geralt. Everything has its limits, including my patience.
I'll not be your toy.
I expected as much. Shame. Our meeting could have been more pleasant. Yet I always keep my word. King Foltest,
All
my
right,
beloved
there we go.
father, treats me like a child, and children dare not dabble in politics. Soon he will see how blind he was. That is all. You may go.
Your Highness.
Begone. I wish to be alone.
Yeah,
Geralt, I spoke with
seems like
Guthrum.
she would have told us more if we had
The two of you should
obliged.
talk.
What's so worthy of my time?
Don't be so quick to judge. He'll make you an offer, one I think you should accept.
Sure you're not using me as one of your tools?
Only
Yes, you
in
probably
bed,
are.
Witcher. Only in bed.
Not true. I don't think. I mean, we've already established that you took me after I had just fought two powerful crime lords, and instead of sitting in a bed, resting and healing right now, I am going to a party and playing politics with you. So, you are currently using us as we speak. So, I will have none of that, Triss. This is true. It doesn't seem like this is maybe the time nor place for it,
I
but
placed the
okay.
sensors as you asked.
Okay,
I know.
also, you
As
probably
soon
need
as
to
you
pull up
did,
that dress
I
a little bit
scanned
more.
all of Vizima and found the source of the anomaly.
Where?
A boy named Alvin at St. Liberta's
Oh,
hospital.
no.
How can a child be the source?
You've forgotten everything. He must have
Remember
immense
Alvin?
powers. Elder blood must course through his veins.
Elder blood?
The gift of Lara. We need to rein in Alvin's destructive abilities. Hurry, fetch him from the hospital.
I'll see what I
Like,
can do.
right now?
Will they let me take him?
Not readily. Your friend Shani refuses to hand him over.
Oh, dear.
She has no idea what the entire city faces if he spins out of control. I don't know how to talk to her. She's your friend. Settle it with her. I'd be grateful. One more thing. Elder blood attracts creatures from the beyond. Ghosts and specters. You might find this scroll useful.
Oh. Yeah, so I feel like we would have gotten more information out of the princess had we been a little more open to taking her up on her offer. But also there's more things that I think we still want to
Witcher.
talk to us about. I guess most of these things are more longer term things, except maybe this, that are not directly related to this party.
Not finding this party dull.
Anything more interesting in mind? At home, Geralt. At home.
Okay. Alright. Fine. I'll talk to you now.
I'm glad you've come.
What is it?
The old saying goes, any enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Get to the point.
Geralt, I urge you to change your tone. Listen to what Declan has to say.
Let me
You were on the
guess.
other side of the room just
You
a
have
minute ago,
dirty
Chris?
work needs doing and thought a witcher with amnesia perfect for the job.
Exactly. Will you help destroy Salamandra?
I mean, that's kind of what we're already doing. Yeah? I mean, was this not our primary objective before?
I'll help, but it hardly means we're friends.
Wonderful. It's as we've heard. All secret societies need gold. Fistek yields the largest profits for Salamander. Our spies say there's a new Salamander camp in the swamps. The herbs are harvested, then conducted to another base in Vizima's temple quarter.
Okay, too close, man.
Swamp
Too
and
close.
slums again. Great.
We're confident you can destroy both camps. If you discover papers, evidence that might aid us, return to me.
Yes, sir. Permission to commence mission, sir.
Both camps are
Okay.
new, without sure defenses. A simple matter for you. The Salamanders would slaughter groups of humans easily.
Much simpler to sacrifice one witcher. I'll return once I have new information.
See me tomorrow if you need help. Triss obtained this formula especially for you.
Oh, what does that do? Okay. Oops. To Jethro. Ask a bunch of people. Okay. Apparently we've wrapped things up this party. Just read up on some of the things that we recently picked up, actually. Let's do... By I mean read up, I mean specifically the scrolls, not the quests. Those are more important, right? Devise extract makes it possible to spot... What? What? Okay, are you serious? Invisible enemies? We're able to spot them, but does that mean they were just hanging out before, mocking us from the shadows, like, haha? Were they attacking us? I don't understand. That's a game changer. Alright, formula for White Rafford's decoction. White Rafford's decoction restores some lost vitality, okay. Oh, that might be sort of like a variation of the swallow potion. The swallow increases our vitality regeneration rate, but it doesn't instantly give us any vitality. It sounded like that other one that we just read might actually give us instant vitality, which would be useful. Because the swallow, you kind of need to anticipate it when you'll need to use it, so that it has enough time to heal you up before you take lethal damage, whereas getting an instant heal in place does certainly help out if you, this is gonna be locked. No. Instant heal helps if your HP drops really low and you're like, okay, if we don't do something right now, we are probably going to die, which is usually the case. That's about it. That meeting, at least. Or party. Or business. Trip. However you want to think about it. Okay. So, your name makes me think that you are potentially a special fist fighter.
I'm itching to hit someone. Who wants to get...
We have several tough fist fighters. Okay, let's where are you?
Not now.
Okay, except maybe not.
Let's talk later.
And not you.
Now.
And not you.
Let's talk later. Not now.
Alright. Fine. Be that way.
You say you take youths as apprentices like we craftsmen do.
And then as soon as we leave, they go back to beating the snot out of each other. I just wanted to beat the snot out of you guys too.
Interesting.
Okay, looks like that is basically everyone we can talk to here. I think we've done everything we set out to do. Uh-oh. Dollar. What are you doing? Count Duet? Are you the princess's guard? In which case, I would think that the other guards are probably with you, and Taller might actually be in a not-so-great situation right now.
Geralt, don't listen to that piss-swilling cheat.
What's wrong, Taller?
He's involved. The counterfeit royal edicts.
But I thought...
Where do you get the royal seal, you ball-licking bastard?
How dare you accuse me, mongrel?
You believe the seal's fake?
Clearly. If this is a royal edict, where's Foltest's signature? Geralt, this is a provocation.
The king need not sign every edict. The seal is authentic.
You lied, Ewet. I can prove it and you'll hang.
You can prove nothing. Surrender and live. Stay out of this, Witcher.
Never. You won't take me alive, you bastards.
Yeah, somebody's in trouble here. So, Taller, I would love if you would explain why you have evidence that proves that this guy is forging his signet from the king and therefore, by extension, is not actually a guard at all and is basically an imposter. Because that's a pretty big accusation. And it would seem pretty weird for you to come entirely out of the blue with that. But you gave us no information to back up that statement. We'll hear both sides. We'll continue to play the neutral
I'll
ground.
hear both sides.
You gave me no information to go off here. Does that mean I talked to you
Made your
individually?
decision?
I'll hear both sides.
Let's see. I said I'll hear both sides, but then
You underestimate Tuller.
you didn't actually explain what your side was.
What's happening?
I'm with you, man.
You underestimate Tuller. Tuller's in for it.
Okay. Up
Witcher,
to you.
reveal yourself as an honest man or a coward.
What do you want, Duet?
That scoundrel Tuller, he refuses to abide by a royal edict.
What edict?
The royal edict bearing the very seal of our merciful ruler Foltest that strips him of his position. By the authority vested in me, etc., etc., Talar is hereby dismissed from his position as head of the Temerian Intelligence Service.
And Taller objects? You're kidding?
Yes. Show yourself a real patriot. Kill that pleb.
Damn lies. The edict is a fake. This dickless, brainless, sellout zealot burns to see me eliminated.
Silence, lice-ridden scab. You will hang, traitor. Geralt, bring me that pleb. He needn't be in one piece.
So, I guess that's your side. We heard Taller's side saying that your stuff is fake. I mean, thing is, we know Taller a lot better than we know you. Taller at first was playing all mean and grumbly and trying to pretend that he was not really here to help us out at all. At least back when we were in the temple quarter, that is. Then we saw him at the party. He was much more open and seemed to be sharing some pretty important information with us. And still not 100% sure just how truthful that information was, but I mean, compare that to you, who has done nothing for us other than just insult us for being a mutant. And your case is pretty hard to argue at the moment, other than maybe that you're just part of the Order and therefore the people you're affiliated are potentially more powerful. But I mean, if Taller is actually the assistant to the king, then that's also pretty important too. He just maybe doesn't have a whole troop backing him up with armor and swords. But I think Taller ought to walk.
Taller walks.
You will regret this, Witcher.
Thanks for your help, Geralt.
You owe
You best
me.
disappear for a while.
Good idea, but I must speak with you.
Later, I need to do something.
Fine.
I do?
Meet me at the new Narracourt.
I mean, that is, like, exactly where we just came from. Taller claims the edict dismissing him from his post is a forgery. Taller invited me to join him right here. Can we just talk to him right now?
Come see me, Geralt. I've something to tell you.
Whoa, whoa, where the heck did you guys come from? What? Kikamore worker? Look like a spider to me. And it just says salamander. It doesn't even say person from Salamandra. It says salamander. Okay, so I think we switch to a silver weapon here, and we switch to group stance, and then we try to fight all these guys off. Okay, fortunately, it does look like the spidery dudes are fairly weak. Granted, we are taking a boatload of damage. Maybe weak in terms of how much damage they can take, but not weak in terms of how much damage they deal. Okay, now we go to the sword of the steel variety for you. Whoa! What the heck? These things are coming out of everywhere. What's the deal? I mean, we heard that things were getting bad here, and it does seem like things are getting very bad. What the heck? Where did you guys come from? I mean, we probably are. I really wish that we could go through that door, and I kind of was banking that we would be able to do that. Also, could you please use a sign? Because that is what I'm trying to do right now, and you're not letting me do that. And it does make this more difficult. And you nearly hit the killing blow there. Like, do we just run right now? Because we're about to die? Except maybe we're poisoned because I see numbers flying over our heads. Are there any, like, guards here, for example, that might be able to help us? We are still taking damage, I think. Number is getting smaller, but... Thank you! Other guards! Come to my rescue, please! Don't mind me as I quickly pull a potion of some variety, although I don't think we have anything that actually heals us. So, we do a little bit of food. Let's just let the armored guardsmen do all the work for us. Oh, there's other dudes over there, too. Look, they'll be fine. I'm sure they will. Probably want to, you know, like, eat a little more food before we actually try fighting some of these guys. We are still very, very low on HP. Look at that guy. He barely got touched. He's fine.
Damn it.
hot in this thing.
But what the heck are those things? And apparently we may not have any of the necessary intelligence to loot those guys, because I think there was something that specifically, or a book I should say, that specifically said that it gave you the intelligence necessary to, there are more salamanders over there. Necessary intelligence to get items off of insects. I suppose that is what those guys were. Technically, they're arthropods, but I'll give you a pass. So if, like, you guys could go this way, to maybe help me fight the salamanders that are over here, then that would be helpful, instead of maybe continuing down that way where you're headed, because there's not going to be nearly as many people for you to fight and help me take down. So, like, if you could follow me in this direction, that would be lovely. I'm still not so sure that we can take these guys out, although we might be able to lead them toward you, is what I will do right now.
That's an order. You join.
See? They can take care of him easy. Let's have them do the dirty work for us. No big deal.
Make way for the Temerian militia.
And, I mean, there's more of them, but surely you guys could help me out again here. Oh, and there's some of those guys, too. Okay. Yep, so you guys up for round 2?
Attack!
Kinda hoping you are. Thank you. I also want to be a little cautious of where we are swinging our sword. Wow, you actually did not take a lot of damage there. Don't want to hit the guards and get everyone around here to attack us. Is that a different kind of spider than the ones we had before? The worker? Oh, that was the kind that we saw. We can get remains out of you. Oh! Our inventory for crafting items is full, actually. Admittedly, I was not paying the most attention to that. But I think there's some stuff that we just have an exorbitant amount of. This stuff, because that is what the drowners drop, I think, and as you know, we have fought many, many drowners. Ooh, there is an assassin's dagger. That is the kind that we have for our secondary weapon. And I kept on saying it, that I thought that was a rare thing to have, so I thought we ought to keep it. Oh! Hi, Triss.
Come to the banquet. If you like, we'll talk there.
Up the creek, out of the pan into the
go to the
oven,
banquet?
in the fire, and now...
But Taller may be here already? In which case, I would like to speak with him. Or I'll speak to you. Excuse me. Can we actually store some stuff real quick?
Your greetings.
Can I help you?
Indeed. Mostly this. So it's not actually this stuff that we need to store. Kinda the crazy amount of all this stuff. Don't understand what those stacks are really doing. Press OK, yes, and now I would have thought that I'd have it on my clicker, but I don't. Okay. Maybe just don't control click at all, and just double click, and then all that stuff will get stashed. Same thing with the brain tissue. Oh man, we have 2 full stacks of brain tissue. Anything else we have an exorbitant amount of? Probably some of the flowers. Beast fangs, those are probably the things that we were selling to the dentist before, which was probably coming from the bar guests a while back. Or something like that. Oh, we actually have... Wait. Yeah? Okay, we were just wasting space, apparently. Other stuff. guessing that may be a full stack. No, maybe not. Maybe it just so happens to be sitting on 20 at the moment. Okay, so that does give us at least a little bit more space. I don't know when the next time we're gonna need those things will be, so part of me is reluctant to completely stash everything. Here's Taller.
We meet again, Witcher.
Worked out that way, I guess.
It's not like we were just talking 5 minutes ago and I deliberately sought you
I'm
out.
still not sure it was smart to tangle with DeWitt.
Of course it was, provided you have Temeria's well-being at heart.
What do you mean?
There's something afoot.
You forget I'm a simple Witcher.
It's like this. Before the king departed, he placed Vizima in my care. See?
What?
Seems authentic. During my absence, I entrust you with...
I know you can read, Witcher, but notice both the king's seal and his signature.
I see. That isn't on the other edicts.
A seal can be stolen, but a signature is difficult to forge.
So the royal edicts are fakes?
Exactly.
Okay.
Hell with it.
Okay, so I'm glad that we appear to have made a decent decision there.
You're different. How
Ex-
interesting.
Excuse me?
I'll take your order in a minute.
Okay, I don't actually think we need to buy anything from you. Was mostly just a little offended. Also, there may very well be a whole bunch of other enemies out here. Again. Because it does seem like the streets out here are, in fact, very dangerous at night. I don't know if that was technically kind of a scripted encounter there, where we run into those guys every time we try to talk to Dollar, or, well, like, specifically after having concluded the party. And from there, I mean, Triss did also say she had some things she wanted to talk to us about, I think. That might be a good place to go next. Barton asked me to pursue investigation in the Temple Quarter. Right, so he wants us to fight some people in the Temple Quarter and also in the swamp area. Caller asked me what motivates me. Got me thinking about myself. Realized I'm pursuing the Salamander of Thugs not only for personal reasons, revenge and desire to punish the bastards, that I'm also motivated by ideology. Feel I'm one of the Witchers. I should be true not so much to the tradition as much to my friends from Kaer Morhen. Okay. Okay, also completing the investigations raiding those camps, which will include talking to Vaska, and this one is from the Talking Ghoul a little while back. Chris, this is what I was thinking we might do next. I learned a child... Oh, right. Right, Alvin. Apparently, elder blood might course through the child's veins. Chris asked me to take the child from the hospital, but Shawnee doesn't want to let him go. I don't think Shawnee trusts Triss. I don't know if they... I assume they know each other, because we've known Shawnee for a long time, we've known Triss for a long time. Obviously, our memory is not good enough to go beyond the past, I don't know, few days. So, as to whether those two people actually know each other, not sure.
Come to the banquet. If you like, we'll talk there.
Okay, sounds like I'm not supposed to talk to you yet. Which sounds like we ought to head back to the Temple District, Temple Quarter, and see if we can find Shawnee. Which, given how it is currently night, would of course mean trying to find her at her house. And, yep, thought I heard something. Fortunately, it was with all you guys right next to me. I want to be careful, though. I do not want to accidentally hit the guards and anger them. So it seems like it has a lot of poison. Also, it's no damage. Oh, this is steel, that's why. Also, please stop jumping. I didn't notice if we got experience from that. Oh. I was gonna say, I'm not sure basically how much damage do we have to do in order to technically get credit for the kill. These guys deal the majority of the damage. Let's count for them. Do we just need to get a single hit in? Do we need to get the killing blow? Even when we're using the silver sword, we're still not doing that much damage. We did get experience from that one, it seemed. It's not like we dealt that much damage to it. We might have gotten the killing blow, though. So if you could maybe not hide under this awning, that would also be helpful.
Eternal fire, fill my heart.
I didn't see us get any experience out of that one, so I'm not sure. It may be that it is based on who gets the final attack. Oh, more of them. It's hard to tell where they're going to come out from. It is possibly the most difficult part. Is with the drowners. I mean, I guess the drowners were kind of similar in that they were in the water and sometimes weren't visible until they popped up and tried to surprise you and attack. But you could still kind of tell with them because you assumed that if you went into the water that you would find drowners in the water. Maybe it's those barrels? I don't know. Looks like there would normally be something here. Okay. Let's head back here. And I'm not entirely sure which door this is going to send us through. Nor do I know if we're going to run into the same types of enemies now in the temple quarter as well, or if that's only a trade... Whoa, hello, Shawnee. Thought we were going to have to track you down.
House? If not for Triss, I'd be dead most likely.
I'll show you my other, less tender side if you're lying.
What brings you here?
That witch is trying to steal one of my patients, Alvin. What does that hag know about raising children? Everyone knows she can't have her own. I don't want her handling that child with her dirty paws. Devil only knows what she wants with him. Explain to her that Alvin's staying with me.
It'd be much simpler if you two would just agree.
Simple or not, you know her better. Please bring Alvin to me. Okay, give me a kiss.
What just happened? I mean, apparently Triss is was our significant other, may still be our significant other. I mean, we did kind of hit on Shawnee at her party. Oh, we know her Vena now? That's new. There may be a Fletter here. There was one in the past, at least on occasion. But I do want to see what this is all about. We have not ever picked it before. And it is actually quite plentiful at the moment. All the stuff that was unknowable for a very long time. We just walked past it, ignored it. Alright. This can't be as simple as just doing a quick daycare pickup, can it? You.
Geralt, I was looking for you. I had no idea Nurse Natala was such a wellspring of passion.
Okay.
You ever seen her leaning over patients? Those eyes.
Dandelion.
In any case, I was on my way here to entertain Natala with some scintillating conversation when I passed these two odd-looking men dragging out this kid who was hollering and crying. They called him by his name. I think it was Alpin or Albin or something.
Shit, that's who I'm here for.
Well, you'll be proud of me. Oblivious to any danger, I decided to help the kid and followed them. They dragged him to this house.
You're right. I am impressed.
Told you. You have to take me with you this time. This is true ballad material. Matter of fact, I'll lead you there. The house is in the non-human district. Follow me.
Yeah, see, I don't think this is a very good idea, is the thing. Also, I have some stuff for you. You had like a lost loop or something. We maybe just slow down for a second and I'll give you that. And I'm a little concerned that...
Quick, Geralt. There's no time to lose.
Alright, well, guess what? I'm ahead of you now. Who's the slowpoke now, buddy? Alright, where are we headed? Oh, these doors. We saw some assassins come out of here the first time we went here.
This is where they
but
brought
it
Alvin.
has been locked
Great.
ever
Wait
since.
here and don't enter until the fighting stops.
You always tell me to wait outside. No. This time I'm going in with you.
No.
I'll create a new genre. The proactive ballad.
No,
I don't
don't
want
do
you
that.
around when I start swinging.
Okay. I guess poetry requires sacrifices.
Indeed.
Geralt, hurry! Quick, Geralt. There's no time to lose.
Alright, so I can't turn in my quest now, you're saying? Fine. Yeah, probably should have anticipated that we would have to fight a bunch of people now and drawn our sword in advance of this encounter. Also, we're gonna dance. And do some of this. And I would have loved to have stabbed you there. Okay, we're on quick stance at the moment. That looked like poison to me. And we just are destroying their furniture, apparently.
Die, bastard!
And that sign did not work for whatever reason. I think that is a bleed that we inflicted on them, not the other way around. Although, I don't know, we might be standing in poison on occasion here. I'm seeing those green clouds. Makes me a little nervous. We have poison on our own attack for some reason, and I just don't remember. There's one down. Oh, I think I accidentally cut that combo short. As I was trying to dash out of the way instead of getting the final hit in. Like with that one, we did a flip as we were killing him, and it looked like we just did a super ninja move. All right, we'll go to group stance here. This should be pretty straightforward now. There's only two of them. I would like to believe. Maybe. Or maybe you'll continue to dodge everything. Alright, you know, fine. Be difficult. I'll try to fight you one-on-one. Where did your friend go? Did we take him out? I guess we did. Wasn't actually so bad. You, though.
I'm glad you're here.
Everything will be all right.
Are they dead?
Yes, Alvin. They gave me no choice.
I understand, Geralt. Take me away from here.
That we can do. As for where we do take you, that is perhaps a bit up to question. Oh, hello.
Whoa, that's a lot of blood. Geralt. And here's the boy. See? Where would you be without me?
Shh. They're coming. Grab the kid and go out back.
Oh.
You heard them outside? Amazing. Okay, I'll take him, but where?
Good question. Either way, someone is going to be very upset with us. So the thing is, at the moment, Chris has some important information that she has yet to tell us. And Shawnee, not that I know of, but I think if we're trying to play favorites at the moment, at least short term, we kind of need Triss more than we need Shawnee. So, Shawnee has been nicer to us than Triss has.
Oof. Doubt that'll make Shawnee happy.
But yeah.
But it's better than angering a sorceress, I guess.
Get going.
No right answer, I
I'll
don't
leave
think.
the boy with Triss.
Okay. And yes. Alright, Albert, really? Are you just gonna hang out there and not actually run away? I still see your name there. Are you truly... Oh, really? Okay. Well, I'm not sure if he is well and truly dead or if he's gonna do one of those miraculous, see, I'm important for the plot, so I'm gonna come back up as soon as this fight is over type things. We've seen that happen on a few occasions. So I'm not convinced that we've truly failed just yet. Oh, yeah, I also just tried to do a sign when we very clearly did not have enough endurance to do so. And I'm also cutting short all these combos in the interest of, ideally, not getting absolutely clobbered in between.
You dare challenge the Salamandra?
So, like, if you could just wait it out for a second and let me regenerate enough stuffs, use another sign, that'd be great. Or I'll just continue to pick you off very, very slowly. But I think we may be being a little too cautious here. Alright, I'll switch to group stance. Or not.
You're dead.
Oh, I did not have the endurance to do that, so maybe. Maybe correct. Yeah, that's enough to finish you off. And switch to... I'm actually not sure if this guy is supposed to be someone that we fight with strong stance or quick stance. Or that is supposed to be everyone, but Alvin may have died. I don't know. I would think that we will hear pretty definitively one way or another very soon. And that if, in fact, he did die, then that is probably reason enough to try to redo this mission. Several rounds of remains directly on top of each other right now. I'm trying to find out if one of them still has something useful. Apparently not. Yeah, because, you know, he was kind of like a central piece to plot, it seemed. And he may have died. Which is why I think that he may not actually have died. But I would like to know for certain. Because that's kind of important. Get this one? Yeah, it's not important. So, like, I mean... Dandelion was supposed to take him to Triss's, although he didn't seem to actually take him to Triss's. We might be able to see on our quest log what exactly happened. Ask Dandelion to take Alvin to Triss. I should talk to her, see how they, plural, are doing. That would suggest that he is in fact still alive. Maybe that's wishful thinking? But I hope it's true. Only one way to know for certain. I think it's this way. Through here. Is it this door?
Not enough play for this.
Maybe not. I take it back. Oh, to the royal castle. My bad. I'm not even sure I realized that went to the royal castle, or that there was a royal castle that was even possible to go to at any point in time. Also, why is the peddler out? Apparently it's nighttime? Well, it's 6. It is this way. Oh, right, because we walked by the Flutter place before in order to find it. I remember now. Is Vincent gonna give us a hard time? Because I could certainly see that being a thing. Hello?
Greetings. Any new monster jobs?
I don't handle that anymore. Talk to the Royal Huntsman. He's stationed on a hill near the new Narrow Court in the Trade Quarter.
Alright. But, we can go through here, right? You're not going to stop us? Not going to stop us. Okay. The loading screen might stop us. Okay, the running guards did freak me out a little bit. Made me think we were about to run into a war scene.
Damn, it's hot in this thing.
Battlefield. But it might just barely be far enough into the day at this point that we will not have those people trying to fight us anymore. By those people, I mean those weird insects.
Damn, it's hot in this thing.
The minstrels are out. So surely it's safe now. Alright, Triss. Don't hate us, please. Also, Alvin, if you're alive, that would be kinda nice, but... Oh, he's in the bed. And appears to be sleeping. So I think we're good. Bullet dodged? Yeah, probably. Also, what's that mean? We get that glowy stuff around us. I thought that it was... that our health regen was health regen was kicking in, or something like that, because it seemed as though it would typically happen a little while after battles, and that's kind of the case here, but I don't know.
Geralt.
Triss, about Alvin.
Mm-hmm.
Is he safe?
Yes. Dandelion
Downstairs.
brought me here and explained. I knew I could count on you. Is Shawnee clear about this?
Nope.
No? Then go tell her the boy stays with me. End it.
Alright, could you maybe, like, chill with this rivalry between the two of you?
Though I'd rather face a swarm of ghouls.
Geralt.
Yeah, and we hadn't really seen
I'll see you later.
Johnny's angry side until we stepped foot in the temple quarter again. And I was quite taken aback at that. It seemed like it was kind of coming out of nowhere. But, well, it looks like that's what we're going to have to answer to soon, because that's probably who we're going to end up having to talk to next. But with that, we're going to have to wrap things up for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.